Hi, I'm Christina and welcome to my channel, ChriskaYoga. If you are in the US, then you know Thanksgiving is coming up very soon, and it is the perfect time of year to practice gratitude. So this is why today I am providing a full-length gratitude flow class. This yoga flow routine incorporates the feeling of gratitude throughout the entire class. It is a very flowy flow, if that makes any sense. You will be flowing through movement in and out. It is very fluid and it'll make your body feel really great afterwards, and hopefully it will make your heart happy as well. Practicing gratitude and feeling the feelings of being grateful is really good way to make you happy and to add just a bit of joy into your life. Before we get started, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Please hit that subscribe button down below the video. I post 2 free yoga classes every single week, plus bonus videos talking about all things yoga, health, and wellness, and more. I would love to have you join my community of subscribers over here. So if you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. So to begin this gratitude flow, come down to your yoga mat and come onto your hands and knees. Begin in child's pose by touching your big toes together behind you, separating your knees apart. Sit your hips onto your heels and relax your torso over your thighs, bringing your forehead to the ground. Your arms can be reaching out in front of you or down by your sides. It's your choice. As you're here in your child's pose, you can close your eyes, sink your hips down towards your heels and feel your whole back stretching out over your legs. Begin to deepen your breath, breathing in and out through your nose. Focus your attention on your inhales and your exhales. Take a moment to think about what you are grateful for. You don't have to think of everything in this very moment. You can choose one particular thing you'd like to focus on throughout this yoga practice today. Have it in your mind, picture it, feel it, whatever you need to do, and hold it there as you breathe. Slowly come up onto your hands and your knees, coming to a flat back. Bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. Your shins are parallel to one another behind you. Your knees are right underneath your hips. On an inhale, tuck your toes and arch your back, coming into cow pose. Spread your shoulders wide apart. And on an exhale, untuck your toes. Curve your spine in the opposite direction. Come into your cat pose by looking behind you and reaching your upper back all the way up towards the ceiling. Inhale, tuck your toes, arch your back for cow. Exhale, untuck your toes and curve your spine for cat pose. Continue to move on your own breath timing. With each inhale, find your cow pose. And with each exhale, find your cat pose. Slowly come to a flat back, neutral spine. And from here, we're going to step one foot back at a time into a plank pose. Whichever foot you'd like, step it back, straightening the leg, coming to the ball of the foot, and then take the other leg and do the same. Creating a plank pose in your body, one straight line from the top of your head, all the way down your body, down your legs, to your heels. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And in your first downward dog of the class, pedal your legs so you can alternate bending and straightening your legs, gently pressing the heel down each time you straighten the leg. Just warming up the muscles in your legs and your hips. Slowly come to stillness. And then from here, we're going to come back straight into our plank pose. So you can keep your hands and feet where they are and just lower your body into one straight line, coming into plank. Hold for a moment. And then take an inhale. And on your exhale, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog, and pedal your legs. Once again, just adding a bit of movement to your downward dog, getting that body nice and warm for the rest of the class. And slowly come to stillness in your downward facing dog, and take an inhale, lower yourself into plank. On your exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog, and pedal your legs. Slowly come to stillness. Take an inhale, come back to your plank. Hold here, and then on an exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog, and pedal your legs. Slowly come to stillness one more time. On an inhale, come back into your plank. And on your exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog, pedal your legs one last time here. You can move around in your hips if you need to, if it feels good. And slowly come to stillness in your downward facing dog. Take an inhale, raise your heels all the way up this time. Bend your knees generously. Look forward, take as many steps as you need to bring your feet up to your hands at the top of your yoga mat. Come into a half forward fold. You can keep your knees bent if you need to. And on an exhale, come into a forward fold. On your next inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up. Look up towards your hands, lengthening your entire body. And then on an exhale, bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest. And bring your hands down to your heart center. Have your thumbs touching your heart center. Close your eyes for a moment, standing up tall in mountain pose or Tadasana. Bring your thoughts back to that one thing you focused on at the beginning of the class, the one thing that you're grateful for, or that one feeling of gratitude that you had at the beginning of the class. Just bring it back into your mind. Maybe you forgot about it, maybe you didn't. Either way, just think of it now. And slowly come to open your eyes, bring your hands down by your sides. On an inhale, rotate your upper arms all the way around, lift them up, looking up towards your hands, lengthening your entire body. On an exhale, fold your torso over your legs once again. Bring your hands to the floor, relax your head over completely. Inhale, look up just halfway, straightening your spine. Exhale, you'll fold yourself back down into a forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. once again. Reach your arms up. And then on an exhale, bring your hands to meet. Bringing your hands down to your heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Feel the gratitude once again. Take a deep breath out. Bring your hands down by your sides. We'll take that entire sequence once more. Inhale, rotate your upper arms around, lifting your arms up. Exhale, come to your forward fold. Bring your hands to the floor. Relax your head over. Inhale, look up halfway, straightening your spine. Exhale, come back down into your forward fold, relaxing your head over completely. Inhale, come up to standing. Reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to meet. Bring them to the center of your chest once again. Close your eyes. Breathe into the feeling of gratitude once again. And then bring your hands down by your sides. Inhale, rotate your upper arms all the way around. Raise them up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor, relax your head over, bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, look up halfway. And then exhale, come back into your forward fold. This time, planting your hands firmly onto the ground and then stepping back 1 foot at a time into a plank pose. Hold plank for 1 deep inhale and deep exhale. And then you can lower your knees, untuck your toes, and then lower your whole body onto the floor, coming to your belly. Have your hands down by your ribs on the ground, elbows pointed up towards the ceiling. Tops of the feet are on the floor behind you, toes pointed backwards. Bring your head to the ground. Inhale, lift your head and your shoulders off the ground. Use your upper back muscles to hold you up, not your hands, so you can test your hands on the floor. And then on an exhale, lower your head back down. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders off the ground once again. Keep the tops of your feet on the floor behind you. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your head off the ground. And then exhale, lower down. Press yourself up through your hands and knees if you would like to. Tuck your toes and straighten your legs, downward facing dog. Hold your downward dog. Breathe deeply in and out through your nose. Send your hips up and back on the diagonal as you press your heels down towards the floor at the same time. Hold here. On an inhale, you will raise your right leg all the way up behind you, heel pointed upwards, toes pointed downwards, and your foot is flexed. From here, take that leg and step it forward in between your hands. Bring your right knee directly above the right ankle, and then from here you can set the left leg down onto the floor and untuck the left toe. Hold here in your low lunge. Your hands are framing the right foot in front of you, looking down, stretching the front of your left hip and quad, softening the right hip socket. From here, you're going to shift your weight back onto the left leg and straighten the right leg. Flex the right foot. Have your hands down. You can have them up on fingertips like I have here, or keep them flat. Whatever works for you. I just find this helps me keep more length in my spine. And then you're feeling a stretch in the whole back of your right leg as you fold over, looking down. And from here, we're going to flow back into our low lunge. On an exhale, you're going to send the weight back into the hamstring stretch, straightening the right leg. Inhale, flow forward into the low lunge. Exhale, straighten the leg, coming into this stretch here. Inhale, low lunge. One more time. Flex the foot, straightening the right leg, shift your weight back. And then inhale, come here into your low lunge. From here, send the weight back, or send the right leg back. And then tuck the toes, straighten the legs into downward facing dog. Hold for a breath, take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. From here, straighten the left leg all the way up behind you, just as we did on the other side. Point the heel up towards the ceiling and the toes down towards the floor. Step that foot forward in between your hands. Bring your left knee directly above the left ankle and set the right knee down onto the floor. From here, just relax in your low lunge, softening your left hip socket, stretching the front of your right hip, and hold here. Shift the weight onto the right leg, straighten the left, and flex the left foot. Fold over the leg and look down and hold here. Inhale, send the weight back into the left leg for a low lunge. Exhale, straighten the left leg, flex the foot, hold here. Inhale, send the weight forward, low lunge. Exhale, send the weight backwards for this hamstring stretch. Inhale, low lunge, one more time. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the left leg. And last time, shift the weight forward into your low lunge. From here, send the left leg back, tuck the toes and straighten the legs, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. On an inhale, raise the heels, bend the knees. Look forward and take as many steps as you need, coming to the top of your yoga mat for a half forward fold, straightening your spine, looking forward. Exhale, fold back down for a forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing with a straight spine, reaching your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest, standing up tall in Tadasana. Close your eyes for a moment. Bring your mind back to that feeling of gratitude once again. And slowly bring your hands down by your sides. Inhale, rotate your upper arms around and raise them all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, plant your palms flat onto the floor. Step back one foot at a time into plank. And from here, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, raise your right leg all the way up behind you, and then step it forward in between your hands. Once again, just like we did before, bring the right knee directly above the right ankle. Set the back foot down at a 45-degree angle and look down at your heels, aligning your right heel with your left arch. Spin your arms around, coming through your warrior two. Lunging forward into your right leg, keep your back leg nice and straight, arms reaching out in opposing directions. Palms are facing the floor, looking over your right hand. Hold here, breathing deeply. We'll now flow through Flying Warrior. Take an inhale, straighten the right leg, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, lower down into your Warrior Two once again. Inhale, reach up, straightening the leg. Exhale, press down, Warrior Two. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, pressing down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press down. One more time. And exhale, press down, Warrior Two. Hold here. Before you spin your hands down to frame your right foot, come back to the ball of your left foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. On your next inhale, raise your left leg all the way up behind you. Step the foot forward in between your hands. Bring your knee above your ankle. Set your back foot down at 45 degrees. Align your left heel with your right arch. Spin your arms around. Coming into Warrior Two on the left. Hold here and breathe, lunging strongly into the left leg. Keep the right leg nice and straight and energized. And hold. Inhale, straighten the left leg, reach the arms up. Flying Warrior. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, press down. Last time. And exhale, press down. Hold for a moment before you spin your hands down to the ground. And step back. Downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. From here, inhale, raise your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Take as many steps as you need to the top of your yoga mat for a half forward fold. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest. Close your eyes. Come back to your gratitude. And then bring your hands down by your sides. From here, step your feet out wide, a little wider than the distance of your own leg. Your feet are parallel to one another. Inhale, bend your knees, send your hips back, and then bring your hands down to the floor, coming to a wide leg forward fold. Relax your head over completely. Hold here. Stretching the hamstrings, the low back, the glutes. If your hands don't reach the floor, feel free to bend your knees even further until they do reach the ground. From here, take hold of your elbows in your hands. So opposite elbows in both of your hands. Keep a bend in those knees if they weren't already. And we're going to shift our weight to the right, bending the right leg, straightening the left. Then we're going to bend the left leg and straighten the right leg, shifting our torso over to the left. We're swaying right and left. You can breathe through your nose as you sway. And just allow the weight of your head and torso to take your spine all the way over. And let your torso sway back and forth. And slowly come to stillness. Hold for a moment. And release your hands from your elbows. Press into the ground with both of your feet. And slowly bring yourself up to standing at the same time. And come to sitting down on the ground. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Flex both of your feet. Sit up tall on the two sits bones at the bottom of your pelvis. Lengthen your spine as much as you can. And from here, bend the right leg, bringing the knee out to the side. Bring the bottom of your right foot to your left inner thigh. You can use your hands on the ground to help you sit up taller. And from here, you're going to reach your arms out to the side, turn the palms to face the front of your body, so facing the screen, and then bend the elbows behind your back. Bring your hands to meet in reverse namaste at the upper back, or alternatively, you can take hold of opposite elbows. From here, sit up tall, lengthen your spine on an inhale, and on an exhale, fold over the straightened left leg. Keep as much length in your spine as you can as you fold forward. Keep those palms pressing together as much as you can. They might have separated as you folded forward, which is totally fine. Keeping your hands together just as much as possible. And hold here. Slowly come up out of your forward fold. Release your hands, bringing them out to the side and down by your sides. We'll take that on the other side. So straighten the right leg. Bend the left, bringing the knee out to the side, the bottom of the left foot to the right inner thigh. Sit up tall, lengthening your spine. And then from here, bring your arms out to the side, backs of the hands to face the front of the body. Bend the elbows. Once again, bringing the hands to meet at the upper back for reverse namaste, or alternatively, you can hold opposite elbows. From here, lengthen the spine on an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Keep as much length in your spine as you can, looking down towards the right leg, and hold here. Slowly come up out of your forward fold. Release your hands from your back. Set them down on the sides. And we'll come down to lying on the floor on our backs. Once you're on your back, hug your legs in towards your chest. Holding on to your shins with your hands or your wrist, just hugging your legs in towards the chest, keeping the feet flexed. Hold here. You can close your eyes for a moment if you would like. And also, if you'd like to rock from side to side, gently massaging the low back on the floor, you can do so as well. If that's uncomfortable for you, then just stay still and hug the legs in. And hold here. Slowly open the eyes if they weren't already. Release your hands from your legs. Straighten the legs out for Savasana. Use props for your Savasana if you need to, if you would like. Just separate your legs slightly apart. Relax them completely. For this Shavasana, you can have your hands down by your sides, palms facing up if you would like to. Or since this is a gratitude flow, you can place one hand on your heart and the other hand on your belly. Feel free to use props underneath your elbows if you would like, if you're more comfortable that way. Otherwise, whatever you've chosen to do, close your eyes and begin to deepen your breath. Once again, breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Focus your attention on your breathing. You can also bring to the mind's eye your gratitude once again. You can bring to mind the initial thought of gratitude that you had at the beginning of this class. You can flow from that thought to another thought, whatever you would like. I just invite you to feel the feelings of gratitude and allow it to flood your entire body as you breathe here. And remain here. Bring some slight motion back into your limbs. Gentle, slow movement. Bend your legs, roll onto the right side of your body. Rest here with your knees bent and your arm underneath your head for support. Use your hands to help you come up to a seated, cross-legged position. Crossing your shins, flex your feet underneath your knees. Bring your hands to your legs. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. From here, just take a moment of gratitude for yourself. Thank yourself for taking the time out of your day to practice yoga, to do what you need to do to be healthy, and just say thank you to you. And bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest. Bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this gratitude flow. If you liked it, please hit that like button down below the video. Let me know if you feel comfortable sharing what you chose to think about, what feelings of gratitude you chose to think about throughout the class, or just one thing that you are grateful for. I would love to know, and I might even share some of them with you as well in the comments below. I always interact and reply back to your comments, and I always love hearing from you. It gets a bit lonely in this YouTube land, and I know you're out there, but I just always love to connect with you. It makes me feel like we're more a part of a community, and I love to get to know you. So please just let me know in the comments section below. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, most people that view the videos are not subscribed. Why are you not subscribed yet? It's free. It supports the channel, helps the channel to grow. Subscribing does not give me money if that's what your concern is. It just tells YouTube that you like my videos, you like my classes, you appreciate the hard work that I put into these classes for you. And I would love to have you as a subscriber, as I said before, as a part of this community. Everyone who I interact with is so nice, and I would love for you to join us. So please hit that subscribe button down below this video. For even more yoga from me, if you want more yoga, because there's tons of it that I provide. Helpful tips, advice on yoga and health and wellness, free yoga challenges, premium yoga resources. Head on over to ChriskaYoga.com. And of course, do not forget to also follow me over on Instagram, very active over there. Yoga motivation, inspiration behind the scenes of this channel, and so much more. All of the links to everything are listed in the description box below this video. If you're from the US, then happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much. See you next time.